Akademiks can't ride no wave.
I'm sorry. If there's some other Meat Mill shit thing, tell me. But I'm tired of it, bro. It's over. I caught myself in the DMs. Yes, I was DMing this weekend or whatever. I was arguing with none other than Kelsey fucking Nicole. Man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, Kelsey did an interview, her first interview. You know, me and her, we've talked before. If you don't know, Kelsey is the best friend of Meg the Stallion, or formerly the best friend of Meg the Stallion. She is now kind of almost in a weird position because people be claiming that she did the shooting. She took the stand. She didn't say Tory did the shooting, but she didn't really help his case, especially when they played her interview previously from like September 2023. She finally did an interview, and we thought we were going to get some answers. It was about 2 hours long, and I'm here to tell you, without further ado, she ain't say a fucking thing. It shit was kind of disgusting. You get what I mean? I actually DM'd her. I cussed her out a little bit. I said, listen, man, why the fuck are you doing interviews if you're not going to say anything? She was sending me documents and shit. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got no time to, like, fucking decipher shit. Like, did you shoot? Did you shoot Shorty or not? Or did Tory do it or not? Like, I really don't know. Anyway, let's see if I'm going to try to play some relevant parts of this interview if you guys care a little bit. But here we go.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about him outside all that.
Here we go.
About brother for men. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like there's a good friend of mine, Marco, he hates.
So they bring up Tory.
My associate, but I'm not fixing to just put that label on nobody like that.
Anybody.
Nah. I'm scared to even make friends now. So I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna have a best friend. I don't know about all that. They scare me now.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of friends, how did you meet Tory?
I met him at an industry event, the Rock Nation brunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, sure.
What was that like? You got this 5'2" guy walking up to you.
Honestly, like I don't have, other than obviously the infamous night, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. You know, the encounters we did have, he had good energy. He was happy. He was cool. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him outside all that.
Nothing about his hair or anything?
You know what's crazy? Y'all know what's crazy? I didn't even know about the hair part.
Really?
Until after everything. Until after that night, and you start seeing people spin that picture in the media, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is that for real?
I'll be around this nigga.
I never knew like that was a thing like that. You know. I
Yeah, it
didn't know
was.
about all
You
that.
know, I always been a fan of Tory's music, and that's one of those things that, like, when people said that, I just was like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with your man's hair? I'm like, there's definitely something going on with that.
That's crazy. You can't take that away from him. He got great music. But
So how did he get Kelsey?
how did he get Kelsey? You know, out of respect for, y'all know I'm in a relationship, and that was years ago. I don't even want to elaborate on that.
Okay. I was just wondering if he like sang to her or something, you know?
Chick tape.
Nah.
But so obviously there's so much that went on with that I would imagine that's very painful to talk about.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
And is that where the friendship ended? Is that night how the friendship ended between you and Meg?
You know, what's crazy is it's still so unclear to me how we got here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you consider somebody your best friend. You call them your sister. You're with them every day. You know what I'm saying? I would like to say, no, the whole situation of her doing whatever behind my back, that is not why we fell out. It's so unclear to me why we fell out. I'm a type of person that likes to communicate things. Some people don't like to communicate.
It's a task for people, some people.
Right. But you would think when you have this, when you're close to this person and this person is supposed to be, you know, like your best friend, your family, your sister, like you would be able to talk about these things and, you know, agree to disagree. You don't even have to, you know, people grow and everybody has a season. So if that was just the end of our season, I felt like we should have been able to just have that conversation and it would have been fine. You don't have to end in, you know, chaos or can't move on with peace. You know, I'm the type of person that likes to move on with peace.
Yeah.
You know, I can respect that people grow, but I guess I don't know if it's a thing where people feel like they don't like to face the reality of things.
It's easier.
Is it
easier
easier
not to face the music and actually
talk about what, you know, the problems or what's wrong?
It's
Or
easier to do that. Let's just pretend like everything, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand that.
Yeah, we live in.
I'm not saying it's right.
It's like walking into a relationship that you could tell is dead and actually sitting down and having a conversation about why you want to end the relationship, to terminate it. It's a lot easier for somebody to go cheat or to run.
By the way, I want to give you a little bit of a spoiler. We actually don't get to much like substance here, and I gotta think this is twofold. Not trying to out nobody or like kind of out their business practices, but I believe that the Danza Project paid Kelsey. Only reason I'm saying that is they've offered me money to be on there. They offered Vlad money to be on their show before. And I think they paid her, and I think Kelsey kind of finessed in a way because she ain't say shit. You know what I mean? I think she was like, yeah, I'll do it, but I'm still not telling y'all what the fuck happened that night. And it's kind of like Illuminati-esque a little bit. Because I even DM Kelsey, and I say, yo, Kelsey, why the fuck did you do an interview and not even like address like the main things? Like, yo, you know, like in the real world now, like Wack 100 is saying that there's a video of you doing the shooting. Like Tory's own team is basically hinting like, yo, why y'all ain't check out Shorty for the shooting? Like, why not just come out and just vehemently say that's not true? And even in DMs, she wouldn't even like say that. Like, it was kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was like super fucking weird. So I ended up telling her, I said, bro, whenever you're NDA with whatever the fuck you got going on, and you could do an interview with me. Like, if you care to actually speak, but like, she said, you're gonna hear her. She's saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Off and it's difficult to sit down and say, hey, it doesn't work, because now you're looking at somebody and you got to actually make that decision. I had a relationship like that once where the first 6 times I said I don't feel that way, I was a chicken shit. Like I backed out of it every time. No, I was just I guess I was in the moment. I don't really mean it. Maybe I wasn't, and then I'm with her for another.
Then you're back
2
with her,
months
and you're not really happy, right?
Mm.
See, for me, I feel like everything was okay before that, as far as what I thought. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if she just took that opportunity to just say like fuck it.
Yeah.
Right?
So much was going on at that time. Too.
Right.
Like, I'm sure everything kind of just.
It was fast. Yeah. Believe it or not, that was my last time ever seeing her.
Really?
Wow.
She
And
told
it's
my
crazy. How do you go through something like this with somebody, with your best friend, your sister?
There's so much questions to be asked. Kelsey, so I got to think on all sides here. And I believe we have like this thought or theory or whatever. But put it like this. Kelsey, if Meg was actually shot, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, like, it's actually weird hearing Kelsey say, I don't know why she wouldn't be friends with me no more. Kelsey, like, use your fucking brain. Your friend was shot, whether it was by you or Tory. If you cared about your friend being shot, my nigga, you've not even acknowledged the fact that she's got shot. Like, you've never even acknowledged it. Of course she's not going to be cool with you, my nigga. Whether you shot her or Tory shot her. If Tory shot her, she's probably saying you're definitely a snake because you just chose some dick over her getting hurt. Even though, like, I do believe I was trying to cover it up. But, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I understand why she wouldn't fuck with you anymore because you've never said, hey, Meg, I'm sorry you got hurt. Even if, say you're the person who did it and never got charged. You've never said that. You've never gotten her back. Like, of course, I get that. Unless Meg shot herself. And if that was the case, say that too.
And
which I don't believe that's the case, by the way.
you just push them out so easily. I don't know. I'm a different type of person, I guess.
You really are. Because in front of the world, she went out and it's clear now, right, that she went out and lied in front of the world, said I was never with him and stuff like that. And you weren't the type of person that went out screaming to the media that said, yes, you were. You just stayed chill. You stayed yourself throughout all that.
Yeah, and it wasn't an easy thing to do because there were so many times I wanted to go off, clear my name, defend my name, up against these lies. But they say, like, people who run to tell their story first, they do it because they're scared of, like, the truth, you telling your truth.
Yeah.
So they got to paint this picture of you
Let that be the narrative.
and make people believe you're this bad person before you can do it to them. You know what I'm saying? My intention is never to like paint somebody as a bad person. But my story, unfortunately, has to reveal these people's character. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they want that. You know, you don't want me
Perfect follow question. So you tell us a story. What the fuck happened? Your perspective.
to tell my side of the story because it's going to reveal like things about you that is just like not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. I
So
mean,
doesn't it bother you when, you know, I did see the clip where she's like, oh, you better speak up or you better say anything, you know, like,
is that the one recently?
yeah. It's like, you
There's
don't
so
want
many
me to
times.
speak up. But
Right.
but I feel that with the time that she did spend with you and that she knows of you, she knows that you are the type of individual that you don't,
Exactly,
you know,
that I
so
don't
she
like-
uses that to her advantage.
To her advantage.
She's a big girl. She's probably always looking down on people.
I totally agree with that. Not the big girl part. Not the big girl part. The part about, you know, she knows my true character. So she knows like, even though yes, if it comes down to it, whatever, I'm gonna handle my business.
Yeah.
I don't go out and seek drama. I'm not a confrontational person, but if it has to be that, then that's what it is. But I would prefer to not have to go there. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that, you know, she does know. You know, I'm not the type of person. I'm not fixing to get on the internet and do all that.
No,
know?
again, I don't want to. I prefer not to get too into detail about those types of things. But I did want to ask: is that night?
Bruv! We gotta get into the yo, what the fuck? What the Hey, yo, salute to homie, because I know he's doing his thing, and I mean, this is a good look for them too. But bruv! We don't give a fuck. Y'all spent 40 minutes on how they became friends. We don't give a fuck. We need the details. How did you find out that Tory fucked you both? What do you mean we don't? Oh, let's not get into the details. Nigga, that's what we're watching. We want the details. Also, I gotta ask a couple questions. You know how many questions I got for Kelsey? Yo, Kelsey, how the fuck did you drink a whole Casamigos bottle by your damn self, man? What type of regimen was you on, gang? You know the whole story says she drank a whole bottle by herself, then was about to drink another bottle, then she passed out and was literally just sleeping like out of it. I don't know if she threw up, but she was out of it. Meg was almost like blacked out drunk. You know, Meg over here, she twerking all over the place. They're like, yo, bitch, could you get off your fucking tippy toes? My nigga, we trying to, you know, Kylie Jenner don't even got ass like, what, does Kylie Jenner got ass now? I don't know. She might have got that little upgrade. But she looking like, bitch, could you get your ratchet ass out of my fucking pool while we over here doing some like, you know what I mean, some cool shit. And of course, Tory Lanez come in. And you know, Tory Lanez pop in the pool like a black chick. Like, yo, I just got my shit done. It's not even from Turkey. My head can't go under the water. That nigga might as well have her on the bonnet. Feel what I'm saying? Kylie do got ass? Let's check this out. Kylie don't got no goddamn ass right now. Kylie Jenner got ass? No, let's see if she got some. I can't see. Nah, this white girl ass. It's cool. Oh, she natural then. I thought y'all said she was all like done up. Yeah, it's a little natural white girl ass. That's fine. Yeah, she don't got that Kim shit. That Kim shit look heavy. That shit look like a little diaper. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. I see what's going on. All right, let's get back.
The infamous night, the night that you actually found out about the betrayal.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. To my knowledge, shit. Other than that, like shit, she was 100.
Yeah.
To my knowledge. So yeah, it did end up coming out that night that she had been betraying me or whatever. And of course, it's like, damn, why had to?
Man, yo, Kelsey. Hey, listen. I don't know why I'm giving more details. Here's a story that I heard, man. Tory Lanez with the bird nest in the top of his cranium, gang. He in the pool. He know he was ready to squabble with that nigga Travis. And we all know niggas is petty. He done fucked Meg. He done fucked Kelsey. He said, fuck them hoes. He trying to get it in with motherfucking Kylie. If he fuck Kylie, he finna give her a baby. Facts. Off rip. He dropping a fetus in her gut. It's over. So he's like, yo, I gotta get this chick pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody care about no fucking Kelsey. So he trying to get with her. And also, you know, like, ain't nothing, like, word to Drake. Ain't nothing better than when you dissing your op and you constantly dropping in the mix like I fucked your baby moms. So that's what he was trying to do to Travis. Kylie feeling him and shit like that. You know what I mean? He kind of, you know what I mean, doing his thing. You know, Tory like 4'9". He look like a leopard. Nah, I'm playing. That's my boy. I'm joking. This is like jokes right here. I gotta realize. Tory like 4'9" though. So like he in there like, you know what I mean? He like already like, you know when you in the pool and it says the 4 feet level, Tory's already like on the tippy toe trying to look like he tall type shit. He's trying to pipe her out. And this is what I heard happen. This is factuals, okay? Tory, you know what I mean, puffing out his chest. Yo, you ever go see a chick you really want to fuck and you do like 10 push-ups type shit? You trying to look buff, like in case when your shirt come off, like you trying to look like you've been working out. So you do a little push-up real quick. Tory's doing the most. So Meg looking at this nigga like, yo, what's up with this brand new ass nigga right here? Like this nigga don't be acting like that. Meg been sucking his dick for a whole 6 months, fucking him all type of shit. This nigga don't even act like that. This nigga's tweaking. So what happened is Meg plants the wettest, nastiest, sloppiest kiss on this nigga just to like reclaim her property to let people know, yeah, that's my nigga and I've been fucking him. Kylie looking at me like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Because Meg is wild drunk. And Kelsey's in the pool like, what the fuck? I thought that was my nigga. That's how they start beefing. Start arguing. Kylie said, get both of these ratchets out of here. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
To come out like this, like we should be able to, you should be able to.
She not giving the details. How'd you feel when Meg's just kissed your nigga on the lips when you thought that was your nigga?
Come to me and say this, that way we can laugh in these niggas' faces, not these niggas laughing at us.
Supposed to be on the same team.
Right, exactly. And so, but for me, it's never about like, I'm not fixing to fall out with nobody behind no guy. Yeah. That's like the last thing. You know what I'm saying? But of course, there are principles. And of course, when you are this tight with somebody, we should never have to do that to each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did find out that night, yeah.
Now, the pain that had to cause in your life, and you've mentioned it earlier, being able to trust again. Like, we got into it, right? This is your best friend. Now you're out in the world, and it's like, okay, well, this person wants to be your friend. They're trying to, like, you could see yourself, you know, it might be 5 years down the line where I find out that you're not this person. How tough has that been for you in your life, letting people in?
Honestly, since that night, I've isolated myself completely. And I don't know if I've isolated myself. You know, sometimes you can self-sabotage, right? Yeah. If you stay in isolation too long. I've completely isolated myself and took myself out of environments that I normally would be in because I don't trust and because of the fear of, you know, the betrayal. Like, it put me in a very dark space. And
there's a whole bunch of cat, man.
And a lot of people don't know that because I guess if you don't share it on social media, it don't happen. Or if you don't express it on social media, you're not going through nothing. If I post a picture tomorrow smiling, they just think, oh, how Kelsey's just so happy. How are you happy through all of this?
So careless.
But you don't know, like, behind closed doors, I really go through shit. So, I definitely have a fear of meeting new people, letting people into my space because I don't know what their motive is. And there's times where I'm like, damn, I wish I had me a circle of friends that I can just go, let's go have some wine, let's go do something. But it's hard. It's hard to make those connections. And there might be genuine people that really want to get to know Kelsey and be my friend and genuinely
good for you,
want good for me. But I don't know that because of the fear of, just the betrayal that I pushed those people out.
Yeah. Giving somebody that power again.
Exactly. So I've definitely been inside.
Has that affected your drinking too?
The drinking, I don't. Because that night affected my drinking.
Right.
And I say that because I learned that shit is the devil.
What?
No, I'm for real. Like,
damn.
I'm serious. I mean, if you know how to, there was a time where we was turning up. Right. Y'all knew us as the hot girls, drive the boat.
Oh yeah, drive the boat.
We was pushing that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a point where alcohol, takes over and you become a different person, it's time to let that shit go. Everybody's lives that night changed. So I don't even understand how you could still
have a taste for that.
Have a taste for it, want to get drunk, any of that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess what you said makes sense though. You obviously know more of who she is than possibly even she knows when it comes to that. Because a lot of us don't recognize our demons. You know,
Yeah.
we kind of try to push it under the rug, like, oh, I'm not really like this.
Right.
That's only when I
drink, right?
You
And
know,
you have to have. It takes to be able to have the ability to recognize those things. You know, I'm so thankful that I was able to see that. I want to say maybe 2 times after that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, even watching this, man, Kelsey's experienced some trauma. I don't even know why she would do this interview at the time where she's still bottling up certain things without fully clearing her name. But she seems hurt.
Night I got drunk out of being emotional, right? And I think it was my birthday. My birthday was a month after that incident, and maybe one more time. And I'm like, nah, this can't keep happening. You know what I'm saying?
Not the same.
You get so drunk, you turn into this different person. You wake up the next day, you don't know what the fuck went down. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary thing. So yeah, nah, I can't. I'm good on getting drunk. I'm good on all that. Like,
and like as we start walking back into the light in this specific conversation, I wanted to close that portion off with, you know, there was an apology, and you seem like a very genuine person. Do you, when you think about the 2 individuals, Tory and Megan, I would imagine by the way you carry yourself, you don't even want the worst for them. You probably genuinely want the best for them still.
yeah, and I don't know if that's like a good or a bad thing. Because some people would ask, like, you know, people that I've had these conversations with, like within my family, how can you still have sympathy for them? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's, like I said, my heart.
Wait, sympathy for who?
A good or a bad thing.
Conversation. I wanted to close that portion off with, you know, there was an apology, and you seem like a very genuine person. Do you, when you think about
Who apologized to her? Was it Tory or was it Meg?
the 2 individuals, Tory and Megan, I would imagine by the way you carry yourself, you don't even want the worst for them. You probably genuinely want the best for them still.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's like a good or a bad thing. Because some people would ask, like, you know, people that I've had these conversations with, like within my family, how can you still have sympathy for them? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's, like I said, my heart. People fuck up. You know, some mistakes you truly can't come back from, and you have to face consequences to some of the actions that you know that you do. But prior to that night, this was my sister, my best friend, and you know he was a friend to us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, alcohol turns you into a different person.
Yeah.
I know, you know, sober, this is not who you are. So yeah, there is a part of me still that is like, nah, I hope everything works out for her. And, you know, with his situation, it's unfortunate, but hopefully, you know, he can overcome that.
Yeah. And there's no one that has gone through more than you. And it is the media. It's what they say. And, oh, well, she said this, so this happened. Oh, well, you pled the 5th the whole way, so you have to be a bad person now.
Right.
What is that? How do you feel when you hear that stuff?
You
You
know,
able to shut it out?
I am now. Of course, in the beginning, it was like, it's a hard thing to truly accept what everybody's, you know, I guess their opinions on how I might have did certain things, right? But at the end of the day,
The weirdest thing about this whole thing with Kelsey, bro, Kelsey, it ain't like we making this shit up. Tory's team is kind of throwing that out there. They're like, you did it, nigga. Now, he didn't say that, but his team is kind of saying, yo, y'all got the wrong person locked up. The real person who did it, she over there. Like, they pointing the elbow type shit. She seemed to have no problem with that. That's the weirdest part about it. This is why everybody think you got paid off. Because the only reason why you wouldn't have a problem with one group of people pointing the finger at you is if maybe you and them had an agreement. Like, it's just weird to me.
I have a son I have to raise. I am a regular person. I am not a celebrity. I have a life I have to live. I have a family. I have to move forward with my life. And I have to do what's best for Kelsey. There was no protection for Kelsey. It was none of that. I'm out here by myself. I'm very accessible. So people can take what they want from that, but I have to protect Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people can form whatever opinion they want. I get it. It doesn't, like, why would you do that? But, you know, until somebody walks in my shoes or goes through something like that I went through in front of everybody, they wouldn't understand.
No, they can't. There's no way.
Hell no, that shit's crazy.
There's no way.
And it's like it's a constant reminder. Somebody is always, like, it seems like it's dying down, and then boom, there's
And
another
it's
story,
back.
and then boom, another story. Now you got Wack 100, who is infamous for always putting some storyline about somebody out there. Now you have him saying, well, there's a video that's out there, and the video shows this, and it shows that. What do you have to say about that specific instance?
When he said that many times, but I think he recently said that. When was
Yeah.
that, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And he said it's gonna come out in a few days. Where's the video? Where's the video? And hopefully there is a video, because guess what that's gonna do? Clear the fuck out of my name. Shit, I wish there
Word.
was a video. I'm sure there was a video. I'm positive there was a video. There had to have been one. How you're in LA, you're in Hollywood,
Yeah.
around rich ass, you know, in a rich ass neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nobody got the footage. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hope a video does come out. Until then, like, shit, leave me the fuck alone. Because I don't know what y'all saying. Y'all saying the video what's this video supposed to show? It's going to show the real. And it's going to make people feel bad for me for real. Because they going to see. You know what I'm saying? But, shit, with the way AI and all that shit is set up,
Oh man.
I'd be like, motherfucker, if y'all AI generate, you know, if that's even possible.
Yeah, no, I'd be thinking about that all the time.
Yeah, you said it.
That
telling you,
shit's
yeah.
crazy.
It's wild.
It's dangerous. You can literally create a conversation.
Yo, Kelsey did a whole bunch of talking. She ain't said a goddamn thing in this motherfucking interview. And, you know, personally, y'all really want to know what I really think, bro? I think her not saying nothing, I think it hurts Tory. I'm going to be honest with you. On just a regular personal public perception type of thing. Because my nigga, Tory's team is saying you shot her. The people are starting to believe Tory's innocent and you did it. If you was there, and let's say Tory did it, why the fuck don't you say, my nigga, I don't know why y'all keep saying I did it. The nigga who did it went to jail. Like, you're not even clearing your name by just be like, yo, bro, the nigga who did it went to jail. Like, no disrespect to Tory, but like, nigga, he did it. The fuck you talk? Why y'all bringing my name into it? Why you say fuck me for? Like, yo, she ain't saying none of that. So that kind of leads me to believe, like, why not? Why has she never said anything to defend herself that might be damaging to Tory? Maybe she got paid off. That I ain't gonna lie, that's the only conclusion I could draw from that. She's either two things. She got paid off or maybe she did it. Right? But even listen to her with this, I don't even know if she did it, bro. Like, she kind of keeps hinting, yo, you know I ain't do it. But if you ain't do it, why the fuck is you defending everybody else? Who did it? Somebody say, imagine Tory's actually guilty. Bro. Somebody say, yo, she said if the footage come out, it's AI, she guilty. Bro, I've talked to a few people, man. They told me I should have bet with Wack 100 during the footage. That's what they told me. This ain't no footage. They said whatever footage that Wack 100 was talking about don't exist. They say will never come out because it don't exist. Actually, this is what I got told. And I'm going to talk to Wack and try to clarify. Remember this footage that Wack was saying, oh yeah, it was captured by this underage girl and, you know, the parents don't. From what I'm hearing, when the initial thing happened, a lot of people called in and gave tips. And one of the tips that that were called in was that, oh, hey, there was a family that saw that SUV and reportedly they went to, or they were following them this and third. And this is what I heard. This is now an after post of me last on the Wack. They claim that, oh, yes, it was actually recorded. The police said, hey, this is where you could submit the video at. Basically, the video has never, ever been submitted. It's like me saying I saw Tupac's murder. And the police said, all right, just submit the video. And I never submitted. Now, you can believe the video exists. But if I never submitted, so this phantom video was that the police believe that they were going to get this video from an eyewitness who claimed they videoed it. But the video never turned up. Tory's team has never seen the video. This person never turned it over to police. This is why there was never no disqualification, even though Wack claims there was, that there was a disqualification in terms of the video not being able to use in court because of the parents. But in reality, when it comes to a criminal proceeding, it don't matter if you're a minor or anything else. If you have evidence, they will subpoena it. Why would they not subpoena it? From what I heard, that the story is partly true, that there was someone who told the police that they recorded it. The police wanted them to upload it to a portal. They never did. Somebody said, call Wack and check it. Here's the thing. Wack is making an indefinite bet. Like, this is the thing, I bet all the time. If you're betting with someone who's betting in perpetuity, which means, okay, we're going to bet forever and a day that it's not going to come out. Now, if he's like, yo, I bet it's going to drop in the next 3 months, oh, we could bet. And the people who did talk to me, they're really knowledgeable of the case. Some of them have been privy to some information that many people haven't. They just told me, they said, trust me, there isn't no video. That's what they told me. There isn't a video. Yes, there was a girl that supposedly claimed that she had the video. The police asked that person to turn it over. They never, ever uploaded it. Ever. So when that was involved in the investigation, that there was this person with video, it was almost leveraged to be, oh, the video is going to show Tory as innocent, but there is no video. Somebody said, pay the parents to release it. That's the thing. Oh my God, you guys are being stupid with me. There is no video to be released. It's not that they're being paid. I heard that's not true. That's what I heard. It's not like there's no videos coming out because it's not true. By the way, Tory's team has kind of officially filed their appeal. And if you see the appeal is not based on anything to do with that video. Right? Keep in mind, how are y'all talking about a video that nobody's seen? Right? How come the police never put it into evidence? Nobody's seen this video. Right? It says Tory Lanez has not filed the appeal. The only big thing that they're trying to use to get him out is the fact that the driver now popped up. Remember the driver? Let's see if I can find this. The driver who did pop up, the guy named Justin or whatever, he's popped up and be like, yo. He's like, yo. He's written an affidavit saying that he didn't see Tory shooting. So they're trying to use that as one of the major things. And it might work because he is the only sober person that night. And he's the only other person that would be an eyewitness within the car that night. because we've heard from Kelsey, Meg, Tory. The other person is the driver. That's where we are right now.
Conversation with somebody's voice and make them say something that they didn't really say, and it sounds like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, so she's not saying shit.
a little something. I think that whole, I don't know who. I think immediately after the court case, or the same day, the first day I took the stand, a headline came out. Kelsey's husband was present.
Mm-hmm.
You see, what people don't really know is you can create these. How can I say this? You can create these narratives and pay the blogs.
Bruh. Put it like this. Man, I like Tory, and I always told you I didn't really know what went on, but bruh, I always gonna call a spade, my nigga. Like, bruh, the suspect thing with Kelsey is, they asked Kelsey who paid for a lawyer, and I think she was like stuttering. Kelsey, who paid for a lawyer? Let me see. Look, in the last hour of court, prosecutor asked Kelsey, did Tory offer to pay for a lawyer? She responded, yes. Then she asked, did Tory pay for your lawyer? She responded, I don't know. I can't remember. My nigga. Like, without a doubt. Tory gave her the fucking check. I'm sorry. Like, I rock with Tory, but like, bruv. Nigga, how you don't know who paid for your lawyer? That's crazy. My only thing is like
To post this, they were trying to connect certain dots that just wasn't connecting, because of my boyfriend's association with just people in the industry.
Okay.
They were trying to make it something that it wasn't.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Oh, okay.
For court purposes, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah, to throw that, everything about a high profile case like that is let's twist the narrative to make it seem like this is going on and that's going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey's husband was present and her husband is connected to this person, and so this is why she did that, because you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And I'm just like, bruh, y'all is reaching.
Yeah. If you make any sign like this,
I
you know
swear
what I mean?
to
Yes,
you.
yeah.
They're gonna.
all right, man, y'all niggas know what's up with that. Hey, speaking of which, bruv, man, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.